You're now tuned into the Quiet Car Podcast.
Welcome back to the Quiet Car Podcast. On today's episode, it is July, so you already know what that is. It's National Month episodes. This is going to be the National episode part 1. This is basically, we're going to give you a brief history on what the National is about, how to prepare yourself for the National, and what to look for when you're at the National. Yes, we are going to be there IRL streaming in 100 hours. So if you're not following us on Twitch, if you're not following us on Kick, if you're not following us on YouTube, please go there right now and get ready because we got a lot of stuff that's happening. And shout out to Collect Crunch, which is Dr. Collectibles cereal. We are partnering him.
The biggest cereal
in the hobby. Okay, so more news. And more of that's coming soon. With that, what to expect at the National with the partnership that we got going on with that, what's happening with Collect Crunch. Okay, so but other than that, if you like I said, if you go to the quietcardpodcast.com, we have exclusive National shirts on there. Okay, we have the exclusive National shirts on there. It's very, very, very limited. If you get one and you show up at a National and we catch you on the IRL streaming, trust me, we have a surprise for the first 5 surprises that does that. Okay, we have a huge surprise for y'all for the first 5 people that we see with the National shirts on. Okay, it's very, very limited, so get it while it's hot. Get it while it's hot. If not, just check out the quietcardpodcast.com and also sign up for the newsletter for everything is happening in the future with us. Shout out, and also more news coming soon. It's probably in this show, and yeah. But other than that, it is your boy Money right here. Yable on the side of me right there, and Jerry's on the side of me, and take it away.
All right, you got me on the.
I got you. Go ahead.
Perfect. This episode is brought to you by Savorista Coffee. If you want some delicious decaf coffee, check them out. Savorista.com. Promo code QUIETCARD for 25% off. Yes. Basically, you're getting free coffee. Free. You just put in that promo code QUIETCARD at Savorista.com.
Yes, sir. Shout out to that right now. Shout out to all the sponsors and everything helping us out with that coming up. But like we said before, this is the National. Okay, this is the National episode part 1. And if y'all don't know, if y'all new to this, stay true to this. Every July, it's all about the National. 100%. It's all about the National. Okay?
Wait. Did you tell them this is about the National? They need to know.
This is about the National. The biggest show in the world. I don't care what nobody says. And this is why I keep saying it's the biggest show in the world. Because
it is the biggest show on the planet.
Because when we went to Collecticon, and Jerry, you could have said this, right? You think so? Collecticon, is that the biggest TCG Pokemon show? You think?
No, because they're still the National.
Hold on. No, I'm talking Pokemon. Like just
I don't know, bro. There's so much. Okay. Yes, in a way, but there's still more Pokemon at the National than there is at the entire Collecticon.
But I'll say this, because we went to Collecticon in Rosemont, same building
Same building.
Same building that the National uses. And let me tell you something.
Yeah.
And this was 1,100, I think it was 1,100, 1,200 tables in that building. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of the biggest, I said, one of their shows this year.
Yeah, strong show.
It looked like a local, I'm going to say this. and we'll tell you how everything's set up in the National as we go on with this episode. But
Yeah.
Jerry, I'm so used to going to Rosemont. I'm so used to just going straight and seeing the other door by the restaurant area.
Yeah.
The door looked like it wasn't even used. Nothing at the restaurant was going on. Like that part right there, nobody. I was like, why does it feel so weird here? Because understand that the National takes up the whole building.
Bro.
Right. Like the
The
whole horseshoe.
upstairs, the downstairs, like when we say the whole building, first off, I feel bad for the people who drive and try to actually park there. I mean, RIP.
Ooh,
Like that's a
ooh. And that was another thing. So let's just start here. This is what the National Sports Car Convention. Make sure I get all that right while I'm in here saying this. And
That's right.
it is the biggest car show in the world. So we're not talking about just sports cars. We're not talking about TCG. We're also talking about memorabilia. We're talking about stuff that you would never see in your entire life and only at that show. Okay, let's just plant that right now. It's going to be in Rosemont, Illinois, which is north of Chicago, about an hour north of Chicago. So your best bet is to just land at Chicago here. It's literally like down the street. I mean, we're talking about it's literally down the street.
Yeah.
Now, for the people who hasn't been and you just made it to the hobby yesterday, okay? I just want to tell you right now, like I said, if you go to this show and you haven't been to a car show in 10 years, this show might actually be overwhelming for your take. Okay.
1,000% it's going to be overwhelming. Like there's not a question of a doubt.
No.
Yeah.
And if you take your kids to this show, shout out to the kids that were following us around last year and was catching us on stream and stuff. Give those kids a damn walkie-talkie. Your cell phone is not going to work. Your cell phone is not going to work.
No.
Agree to be on channel whatever and hey, I'm over here by the hot dog booth. Well, I'm over here, blah, blah, blah. Because if you're trying to call somebody, it's a wrap.
It's tough.
It's not working.
So like I said, this is the episode where we're prepping you and getting you ready for the National and seeing how and what is going to come this year at the National. Now, here's the deal. We're going to start with hotels right now. If you haven't booked your hotel,
Well, hold on. Before we start on that, you want to talk about your weekend first? Did
Oh, we
y'all
can do
do
that. Let's
any
do that.
hobby stuff at all?
I sold some cars on eBay.
All right, we got an eBay seller there.
That's about
Oh, look at Amani and
I sell once a year on eBay.
okay.
Usually most of the time I try to convert them to VeriSwap. You know what I'm saying? And Jerry hates that. When I be in there like, hey, you should go come on VeriSwap, booby. It's my
See, eBay's my bread and butter. I got to treat that like my baby. I don't do nothing to her. I'm like, no, I love you, boo boo. All right, Marcus, what about you?
No card shows, man, but I scored some OP16, so hey, that's always a winner.
That's a winner. That's a winner.
You can do that.
Yeah.
So I was
What you get into, Bo?
So I was the only one of the three of us to hit a card show this weekend. And shout out to the Cards and More tour. And this one was in Huntsville, Alabama. When I say this was a madhouse, this was so shoulder to shoulder that the fire marshal's head would have exploded had he walked in anytime within the first 5 hours. Like if there was a medical emergency, we better crowd surf that motherfucker out, right?
What do you say? Was it OSHA? Was it OSHA certified, or what do you say?
Definitely not OSHA for sure. Listen, no, fire marshal approved the room for like I don't want to say the actual number because we could see it. It was disclosed, and I could count more than that just in one direction.
Oh wow!
It was probably.
That's
It was probably 10 to 15 times the recommended amount. It was, but the deals were there. It was absolutely crazy. I just absolutely love all these folks that have been screaming about, oh my God, the hobby's dying, this, that, the third. Bro, I bought about almost $800 worth of Evolving Skies. I owned it for 22 minutes. I put a timer on it. I could have sold it faster had the crowd been clearer, right? Like, the deals were there. I mean, I bought at 1% and I went and walked up, traded at a different percent because I said, hey, I leave you a little sauce, you leave me a little something. But and then the other thing, it was actually so crowded on the inside that people were just not wanting to go inside of the venue. There was tables on the outside, so I grabbed one of the tables on the outside and said, hey, are y'all selling cards? Pull up on me. And so I'm buying, selling, trading right there. Bruh. Yes.
No way.
Yeah. Coin flipping, the whole thing. Like,
Jeez.
bro. And then once it died down, I walked back in. I'm hitting a lap, and shout out to my homie Christian. I'm sitting there chopping it up with him and stuff, and there's 2 tables that were just empty. So he pulled one of the show promoters and was like, hey, bro, you got 2 tables that are empty. I got a rollie full of stuff. Woozy woo, And the guy just goes, hey, look, I couldn't charge you. I'm not going to say no. We need vendors. Just treat people nicely. And I kind of squeezed in there and said, hey, mister, that's my homie right there. And you got another free table right beside. He goes, y'all have at it. I said, yes, sir. Thank you very much. And when I tell you,
That's nice.
Bro, that last 2 hours or whatever I was there, that roller case left very, very, very light.
Man,
I think I had like maybe 20 slabs at the beginning of the show. I have 3. I sold a Shohei Ohtani rookie at a Pokemon show. It was so busy.
There you go.
Why are you selling Ohtani rookie score?
I said, here's the last price that it went for, and my number's over that, and I don't care. It's a Shohei Ohtani rookie. And he goes, yeah, I've got $100 bills.
There you go.
Bet.
Run it, man.
Because I said, look, man,
my guy.
I said, you could probably snag one a little cheaper off eBay, but, then you got shipping, then you got taxes, then you got this, then you got that. And he goes, what'd you say? There you go.
Interesting.
Thanks. Appreciate you.
Interesting.
I mean, because I sold him straight up. I said, really, I don't want to sell it. I'm kind of only trying to trade it up into Ohtani. So I gave you my I don't want to sell it price. And he goes, would you do $20 off that? And I was like, not really. I'm stuck on it. He comes back around. He goes, I tried to look on eBay. I'm not dealing with that bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't have to pay shipping.
There you go.
No taxes. It's right here.
Was it a 10?
No, it was a 9.
A 9?
It doesn't matter. It's a Shohei Ohtani rookie. It could be a 1. And people would still want it.
How was trade night?
On the string.
Trade night was crazy. So you've been to Clinton Row. It's a 2-3 story plus place. Bro, it didn't matter what era you were in. People were over there trading and stuff. Now, my only complaint there, probably could have had more tables set up for trading, and it would have been clutch to have a dedicated trade space kind of in the middle of all of it instead of having to go up and down the stairs.
Ooh.
Outside that, listen, bro, I bought what did I send you that on that list? That TCG list, like $250. I bought it for way cheaper. What? Criminally low. And I just said, hey, nobody really wants this, The other shops didn't want to buy it from you. I'm here. Mm-hmm.
See, that's what I see.
And I just said, have you tried the shops? Because I don't want to, I'm not trying to squeeze in there and start buying stuff, right? Like, go to the shops first. He goes, no, they both turned me down. I said, upstairs and downstairs?
Yeah,
I bet.
Yeah,
Wow.
remember those packs in the orange I got, and I was like, I'm just going to get this to Jerry. Yeah, it was
Those.
those right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's crazy, Monty, because those same booster bundles, every Halloween they just get more and more expensive, bro. Just more and more expensive.
Do they come out with stuff every year though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, at least the last couple years. So
Okay.
they should.
Nobody buys them though. Nobody buys them. Very interesting. So show was good. Trade Net was good. Huntsville was.
Situation for you.
I mean, Huntsville was on one. You think? Let me ask you this: you think it'd be a better trade night if they would have had that NBC Suites, like in like another like hall or something?
I mean, honestly, yes, in the sense of people didn't have to travel, which Clinton Row is like you could literally walk to it if you wanted to, right?
it's
Like
right
it's close enough.
Yeah.
Especially since we're getting ready to talk about national because you're going to be doing a lot of walking at national.
Mm-hmm.
My God, you better have on your walking shoes. But real talk though, I mean, it would have been better at the Embassy Suite, but then you wouldn't have that access to the shops that you did because I know the shops had crazy stuff. I mean,
they open. I know they can open.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now there was an issue where the automatic door lock started locking people out earlier than it was supposed to. So it kind of people were like, is it open? Is it not? And supposedly there was another trade night in Madison that was not at Collector's Destiny, but it's you know.
So that's far.
That's what I heard. I mean, I'm not throwing any shade. I just,
Right, you're just a guy on a podcast.
I'm just a guy on a podcast with a tinfoil hat, you know.
Just reporting it.
But yeah, you know, I heard the one in Madison wasn't great, and I was like, you know, the only great trade nights in Madison are at Collector's Destiny, which they should have held one, but they didn't want to compete with JD and them, and they were like, yeah. I'm like, no, that's great.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm
But
glad.
yeah, that other shop, I heard their trade night was kind of bad. Their prices are bad. I'm just telling you what people came to the Clinton Row one. I was like, I thought you were going to the other one. Yeah, no, I drove to Madison. It was terrible. It was awful.
How far is that drive?
They drove 45 minutes to turn around and come back.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, because it's like 25 one way, 25 back. So,
It's a little longer now. Well, you can know. You can't. Wait. You can't hit interstate. That's right. You can't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm thinking of.
yep.
But we're talking about.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to hit that. And it's like,
That is true. So shout out to Huntsville Hobby. If y'all don't know.
stop and collect.
Okay.
Oh, and Stop and Collect. Oh, wait, they partnered up too? With Stop and Collect. So
Yeah.
it was Huntsville
Tommy
Hobby.
was downstairs, stop and collect.
That's right. Stop and Collect.
And JD and Nelson were up there at Hobby Huntsville.
So they basically had two trade nights, but
Well, trade night was kind of everywhere. I mean, people were every fucking where, Amani. I don't know how else to explain it. You know, it's like
it's pretty lit.
you're in the middle of the hall. Hey, bro, what do you got? I'll
That's
buy that. I'll buy that. I like this. I
That
like
sounds like
that.
the Lowe's Hotel.
We'll talk about
It
that
was
also. We'll talk about that also. So yeah, so like I said, I was at a family reunion this weekend. So shout out to everybody.
What up, family?
That was in Camp Hill, New Site, Alabama. Okay. Yeah. Well, it's next to Auburn, but we definitely roll tide with that. So that was, you know, saying that was lit right there. Gable, what'd you do?
You already told us.
Man,
Pick up
I am
some One Piece.
currently in North Carolina, man.
Oh, Lord.
You see this?
Oh,
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm in my sister-in-law office. You know what I'm saying?
let's go.
So yeah, man, I'm getting fed by the Washingtons, the North Carolina Washington clan. So yeah, enjoying.
Oh my gosh, your brother's cooking. Oh,
The who?
yeah.
What in Washington? Never mind.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah, we
he
cleaned up.
always cooking. Always cooking.
Oh my god, I need some of that.
Yeah.
So good.
Always, man. So,
So
yeah,
good.
man.
So
Yeah.
so shout out to everybody in North Carolina, everybody in Huntsville, the greatest city, and shout out to everybody that was at June Fest this weekend. If I listen,
I saw some
we try
videos. Y'all
we
wilding.
try to tell people,
Y'all be
man.
wilding. Man, go
We try to tell people
ahead.
Huntsville is the greatest city on the planet. I don't care what nobody says. We got everything popping off this weekend in Huntsville alone was popping off, and I was nowhere. I was nowhere near it, and I hated it. The city was
Oh,
alive. Everybody was outside this weekend.
oh, it
Okay.
was alive. They were out. They were out here. They were
Shout out to
wild.
everybody. Ti came this weekend. Sang the Huntsville national anthem, Lax Priestess,
Shout out to King, man.
classic. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Slow Motion and all them. Veal Style of Pimping. Man, you already know. If you already know, you know, man. That's back in the days where I'm glad I didn't have a podcast. I'm glad I didn't have social media. Okay. That's all I'm saying.
Man, that's all I'm saying.
Show. But so like I said, shout out to everybody listening right now. But like I said, the Nationals coming up this year, and the dates is always around the same time. It's always around the same time, but this year it's going to be on the it's the end of week July going into basically August. It's basically last week of July. So it's going to be the 29th through August 1st this year in Rosemont, Illinois. Was like I said, it's just hour north of Chicago. So let's really get into this right now. I think really the important things to really know about the National is this. This ain't your local card show. Okay? Let's just put it out like that. You can get excited for this. This is not your local car show at all. Okay? This is the biggest car show on the planet.
The largest.
And I don't get nobody can ever match with this we have going on right here. Now I'm gonna tell you this. The most important thing that you're gonna have to do at the National is this. You can't spend, and I'm gonna tell you this also, can't spend a day at the National, then you're gonna see everything.
Yeah. First things first, you better plan multiple days. If you're shooting for one day, pick a side. You're gonna run yourself ragged trying to see everything, and you're not gonna. So just pick a side. You know, hey, I'll see everything on the left, everything on the right. You ain't seeing everything. Oh, by the way, there's an upstairs and a downstairs and a trade night. And, you didn't go see the Breakers. Oh, you didn't go see. Ooh, you just got to pick your poison.
So
you could get lost in like what not land for a long time.
What not land?
Whoa! Is that not what it's called? What not land?
I mean, yeah, basically where they got all the screens. Look like a sports book, set up. Oh, it's massive, man. I love that area of the show.
Here's the tip that I have right now. Shout out to Daphne. Is that when you plan on going to the National, just write a list of what you're looking for. Period. Write a list. Make sure you have or you can use your phone notes for this, but make sure you have something to write down what you're looking for. I don't care if it's 5 things, 10 things, whatever. Just make sure and you stick with the list. And then on top of that, when you find something, write down the booth number and where it's at. Take a picture of the booth, everything like that, and walk and see if you can find it again. Because let me tell you something. If it ain't a 101 or a 105, it's probably gonna be another mile from where you saw that before. Okay. So there's gonna be another tip with that also. So like I said, you go there, make sure you got the paperwork handy and everything. Make sure that you know what you're looking for, because if not, I don't think overwhelming is
it's not even the right phrase. You're going to be super overwhelmed. I mean,
it's a It's the biggest show
on the planet.
Yeah, the whole floor. Even like one year, like the whole like lobby area was like filled with people like trading, and it was just the most dangerous situation, kind of like what you were talking about, Jerry. It's a risk. It's a risk management issue, man. People could get hurt, trampled. But yeah, it's a big show. But you're gonna deviate from your plan, man, because you're not gonna find what you're looking for.
No. So the important thing is, well, like I said, first important thing is have your list ready. Make sure you take notes on it, because let me tell you something. It's overwhelming, and if you're just there, here's another thing. If you're just there to try to look for something, get there early, Wednesday, Thursday, before the crowd hits me, because when Saturday happens, you can kiss all that goodbye. Okay. Tip number 2, all I have to say on this episode is, and this is very important, and Jerry can equip this, is important shoes. Walking shoes.
Amani had to buy a whole different damn pair of shoes.
Yeah, I left my other ones at the house, and I was like, fuck.
Them Jordan 1s wasn't doing it, though.
And I knew it, too.
He did about 3 miles in them motherfuckers and said, let's go to Dick's Sporting Goods. Shout out. We're going to pick up a pair of shoes.
Yeah. I go.
Mercy.
I had to go to Dick's Sporting Goods to get some shoes. So you better get yourself some trainers, some running shoes. I think it's really about it. Anything with some cushion in it. Because let me tell you something. Them floors are hard in there.
They straight concrete, man.
Concrete.
I mean, you can go to some of the nice booths, and they got nice carpet, in their booth.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, most of the show floor is straight up concrete, yo.
So yeah, straight up concrete, and like I said, and you're gonna be walking. I don't think people understand walking means at the National. You could be doing miles.
So my step counter last year, because I had it on my Apple Watch, because I too watched it. I had my Flex Watch and then my Apple Watch. My Apple Watch died after I want to say fucking 15, 16 miles, something like that.
Whoa.
And it wasn't even half the day, because we still finished out that day and then went to trade night.
Yes. Yes.
Dang.
Yeah. So I will say also another important fact. Another important fact is the trade night. Now, we can go on and on about stories of trade nights here, but let me know another show. There's a 5-day show that has 4 trade nights a night.
Yeah, ain't no 5-day show.
If not more.
I'm very curious to see if they're gonna have an all TCG trade night. I'm very curious at that, because and also I want to look to see how much Pokemon is actually gonna be at the show. I'm very, very curious, because it's one thing about this. It's one thing about this show. It's very hard to get a table.
It is, but it is the sports card convention. We'll see. You got a lot of grandfathered in sports card vendors that haven't transitioned to Pokemon yet.
Not yet. Do you remember, Jerry? You remember last year how many tables it was a Pokemon? You mean it?
30-40% probably.
Yeah. So it's not that much that was there. Not that much that was there. But if you want to move big cards, though, that's
the way to do it.
This is the way you do it. If you want to move the big card, you can take a risk. Even raw.
Yeah.
You can take a risk right now and get a big card and move it at National.
Yeah. Yeah, make you some money on Shohei this summer.
Ooh.
Pick you up for Shohei. Let him cook a little bit more for a month, and then drop it and match me.
What's the thing? What's this thing with Shohei going on with his? Is this his pitching coach or something?
What is this?
Who's he getting into it with?
Oh no, the catcher.
Oh, the catcher.
Yeah,
because the catcher's not challenging stuff.
that's right.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know, you get challenges. You know, during the course of the game. You know, on balls and strikes. The game has changed a little bit these days. So yeah, you getting. But so the catcher was like, you know, telling him, hey, don't challenge. But he did it a couple times and Shohei didn't say nothing, and then they looked at, you know, the replay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Shohei got fed up, challenged the next one, and Shohei was right. He know where the ball is.
He knows that.
Yeah, he the master.
For the catcher to even question is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know Dalton Rushing's like personality like that. I mean, he was a real like highly touted like prospect coming up through the ranks. So I don't know.
Is he new?
No, he's not.
Okay.
He's been in the Dodgers organization for a few years. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was. I thought he's been there for a while.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's I think like maybe 2021.
Yeah.
2022, like his rookie. Something like that. Dalton Rushing. Yeah.
So yeah, pick up your Shohei right now. And flip it as national. Yeah, and his head also. I know I got a whole booklet full, but it ain't leaving. It ain't leaving Alabama. And also, for all the football, NFL, everything football is going up at the national. All quarterbacks, especially quarterbacks. Everything's going up. That's what they're gonna be looking for. That's always the hottest item.
Who's gonna be like the biggest mover, like that wasn't like valuable last year?
Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams is going to be the guy to move this year. Number one, he's going to be that guy.
I mean, I can see that. I want to see how Shedeur going to move.
So here is this the problem right here. I think he's facing is that Deshaun Hopkins, right? Deshaun Watson, yeah. Right. Deshaun Watson is the problem. His deal, because they're gonna have to. They gotta play him. Because of the contract, you have to play him sometimes. So I don't know if they're gonna trade both of the quarterbacks because you can't keep that room full of 4 quarterbacks. I know Gabriel's probably getting traded or cut or whatever.
Probably should.
But then you look at Shedeur and go, and they're gonna cut him too just to cut the costs. You know, that's the thing is that
I don't know. He had such a good end into the season.
He did.
So I don't know. I just thought maybe folks would be prospecting a little bit more on him this season, but you're right. They got to play Deshaun Watson. He's $240 million man. $240 million
guaranteed.
Oof.
Yeah. So he needs to get a little more handsy on these footballs instead of everywhere else.
So, question for you guys: do y'all have any big pickups that you're trying for at National this year? Because we always tell everybody to target stuff. I know what I'm targeting. What are you targeting? And I mean, I can start us off if you want, just to give y'all time to think. But I already know.
I want Josh Gibson. I didn't find him last year. I'm still in search for more Josh Gibsons, old Josh Gibsons.
I think the
Vintage
thing with
is
me
weird
is,
at the show.
I think the thing with me is that they're trying to find me a really good one-on-one Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? I want some kind of gold,
Marvel.
or some kind of like maybe like a black finite of the Black Panther, um or I might I don't know yet. I might actually take the leap and get that 2020 Lewis Hamilton Dynasty. I've been really actually thinking about that.
So mine's pretty boring. It's the exact same as it was last year. I'm still looking for the 101 Craig Kimbrell 2011 rookie auto. So I literally have the entire rainbow complete, PSA graded. I'm just missing the 101. But
how can we spread the word on that?
I'm just gonna make a fucking t-shirt that says exactly what I'm looking for and just rock it like that. But seriously, I don't think it exists. I think it's living in a box. I mean, I'm just going to be 100% with you. But recently, like 3 days ago, a red to 25, which I already own one, in a PSA 8, and it's numbered to 25, super rare. They're all notoriously off-centered. A raw copy of that exact same card.
Oh.
Okay.
Almost $1,000, which I didn't pay anywhere close to that number with grading fees. I got it.
That is crazy. I wonder what the bank is going for. Auto. That's crazy.
Right. So I'm still looking for the 101 Craig Kimbrell, and then I'm just trying to pick up more first edition Charizards. Honestly, boys and girls, like, it's the play. It's the play. Like it's so funny.
What grade though?
Anything. Hold on, say it louder for the people in the back, Marcus.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. Just lock them down, bro. Because that's this weekend. I took all them slabs, and so much of it was modern. The three things that I brought home, one of them was the Gold Star. And the Gold Star, I straight told the guy, I said, hey, I'm high on it just because I know I'm going to sell it at National and get crazy money for it. And he goes, would you take this amount? Would you take that amount? And I said, literally, last sell is this number right here, and I'm only taking $20 over that number. But I'm not doing $1 less than that number. And he's like, he goes, you wouldn't do $100 less than that number. I said, no, because when it's in Chicago,
I'm going to get that number.
Not only am I going to get that number, it's already going up. It's going to be more. And it was so funny because he goes, well, I'll trade you this modern card that's worth more than that card in a PSA 10. And I said, honestly, he goes, but I would, I'd need you to throw a little cash on top. And I said, no. I said, I would maybe slightly entertain a straight trade, but I said, there's no way I'm trading risky modern that's going down actively for vintage stuff that you can't find that is only going up. There's no way. So, yeah, give me more vintage. Give me more Gold Stars.
Bring them to us.
Here's the question: is the ponchos, are they considered vintage yet? Because didn't they come out in like 12?
Yeah. So technically, no.
I don't think.
But the trick is that such an expensive box. It's such a faked card. It's kind of like an 86 Fleer Jordan. Yeah. Any of them in any grade, it doesn't matter. They're worth something. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, the first edition Charizards, like I said, I saw that one in what was that in Dallas. CollectorCon in Dallas. And yeah, I literally took too long to move the cash over, and it was gone.
Yeah.
And it was a PSA 8.
Right.
And I felt that, and I was going to just take it as sticker. There's no point of arguing. No point of arguing. I was going to just take it as sticker, and it was gone. I said, ugh. And you know what? That might be, unless I go over to Jerry's house, that might be the only one I see all year long. You know what? This is a challenge for the stream. Find the first edition Charizards and do it over and under. I'm saying 3 at the National.
Really?
Marcus, place your bet.
What over and under?
You're saying over or under 3?
So is that
in the building or actively for sale? Because listen, you know they're going to have one on show.
Okay,
actively for sale is going to be the interesting.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. Hold on. So, we'll do over and under 2 actively for sale at the National.
I would say over, only because I know I'm bringing one.
But it's not actively for sale, though.
No, it is. Only for the right price. Everything is for sale, Amani. But I would personally rather move it for a higher grade, and I'll give you cash on top.
That's a pretty good.
Yeah, I do think I think it's gonna be for a car like that at National. People gonna bring them out. So yeah, I think it's gonna be much higher than 2.
Okay.
Now, how much higher than 2? Because that's I'll tell you what I was thinking.
I think less than 2. That's what I'm gonna put at.
I was saying like 7 to 10.
I was thinking less than 10 in the whole building.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the whole building. And that's with mine in my pocket included kind of thing.
Like, yeah, they coming out, man.
No, they staying in is actually what it is.
Here's another question is, do you see more at trade night or in the building?
In the building.
Yeah.
Not trade night.
Okay.
No, they're behind glass. Everything.
But those trade night cards is
trade night, but trade night isn't as secure as it seems like as
right
as the show.
We're gonna have a counter on the IRL streaming. We definitely gonna have a counter. And to see, I'm very curious to see. We're talking about first edition Charizards now. Like I said, I think there was one. There was a was there a 10 last year?
Yeah.
First. Okay, yeah, but it was on display though.
Right, and it was a CGC 10.
Don't matter. It don't matter. And that's the thing too, man. Like, I guess one of the things I would say advice, like you should be ready to deviate from your plan because you're probably gonna see something that you've never seen before, and you're gonna wanna like trust your instincts or like go against what you've been studying or what you know. So you got to be ready to like buy that thing that you're gonna walk back and that's a good deal.
But once you deviate from your plan, it's over.
I mean, you got to be ready, man.
It's over. That's why I say you better have a list and you better be creative with that list. Because once you see one thing,
yeah,
that's how I messed up when I was with my first one. I just started buying stuff.
Nah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Easy.
I was like, oh yeah, look at all this. Wow. Oh my gosh, a lot of LeBron Heat stuff. Wow, this is amazing. Well, I thought I'd never seen this car before. Wow, what is this? Wow.
No, you gotta take it easy.
Wow.
I'm talking about like one of a kind like items, like leaving, talking to Chris, and then going to, sell him, Cal Ripken Jr. cars, and then walking 10 steps and seeing a Conde that I didn't plan on buying. Trying to go get some vintage Japanese baseball cards.
Was that the first national when you did that? It was your second one, right?
That was second one.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
But I learned from the first one,
Yeah. Yeah.
Trust your work, man. Yeah.
I mean, that's another thing of like, just be prepared for whatever happened. Because I tell you one thing, at the last national, when I saw the WBA cards and what they were selling for,
yeah,
I said, "Oh, I'm low on my stuff. Oh no, y'all gonna? Oh no. Yeah.
Talking women on tops.
Yes, shout out to women. Had the best. Oh my god, they had the. I was like, oh, this is where all the 1-on-1s are going to. This is why I can't find them on eBay.
They got some.
You know what I'm saying? And
but
shout out to
women, man. I see a lot of W in Walmart, man. They're not flying off the shelves like they used to.
Man, listen, it's the hobby. If you ain't busting hobby, you ain't busting.
I guess it. I mean,
the WBA hobby is
a lot of retail stores.
A lot of retail. That WBA hobby is where it's at because shout out to the best car shop in the world. When I pick up some hobby stuff from them, some hobby cars and everything, people get excited. Oh, you've been going through hobby, huh? I see. I know a guy. You know what I'm saying? They get excited for the hobby stuff.
I got a guy.
I
mean, I get it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm perplexed every time I go in Walmart, and I'm like, dang, more W cards.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing that might happen. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna put a situation that might happen. Oh, I gotta pay some bills real quick. After this, I want to pay some bills. No. You know what? Let me pay some bills right now because I got a situation that might get kind of crazy at the national because a lot of stuff is happening in the NBA that needs to go. Let me get my. I'm very curious at that. Let me see. I should just remember this.
You get there.
Let's see. Where's my?
You get there.
I don't know. Hold on. There are a lot of. Oh yeah, effort. Hold on. Let's see. What am I doing? I have to run this. You have to see me an email about this. But Inspire Health Energy, all natural green tea, all natural, no sugar, no spikes, and basically while you're listen, this is the energy drink that you need, especially for national. Okay. Yes. Okay, zero caffeine in here. Okay, we ain't talking about something's gonna give you the jitters. You're gonna need just drinking. No. This is gonna last, and it's healthy for you, especially like I said, walking treacherous streets at the national. Now, here's the deal: Aspire. If you go to aspiredrinks.com and enter the code Quiet Car, you get 20% off your entire order plus US shipping, and it's going to be here right before the national. So get you a couple of cases of this. Make sure you bring it up to your hotel room. Make sure they're on ice because when you need it, this is the energy that you are going to need. AspireDrinks.com, Aspire Health Energy. What you gonna need for the national? Yabo, you got any announcements or anything?
Yeah, man. Hey, getting ready for July. It's gonna be another, scorcher for card shows. Got another two back to back. So hey, New Jersey and Minneapolis. So here we come, baby. Let's do it.
All right, Jerry, what you got?
Listen, buying, selling, trading, hit me up. IG Jerry.Petrie. Literally, I do deals every day. I'm buying every day. Honestly, I'm trying to have a backpack full of slabs before National, and that was the plan with everything I had. But everything for sale.
Everything for sale.
Always for sale.
All right, like I said before, we're doing the 100 hours IRL streaming at the National. So just remember to follow us on Kick and Twitch and YouTube. Also, give me all 3 channels. We're definitely gonna be on there. Shout out to Collect Crunch. We're gonna be doing a huge partnership with them exclusively for the National. More news on that coming soon. So just make sure you pay attention to all the social media sites like Instagram, TikTok, and all that. We've been announcing all that on there, and to tell you what's going to happen on there. Also, if I go to quietcarpodcast.com, where we have the exclusive National merch is on there right now. Okay, it's a limited amount. If, like I said, for the first 5 people that we see at the National, like I said, more information that coming soon, but we got something special for y'all that y'all gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm glad I got this. And you have to be on stream. You have to find us on the IRL stream, and we might give you a little passcode or something. Just remember that. Okay, it's coming up. Also,
Pure gas.
Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Make sure you leave us a 5-star and a comment on there. Definitely helps us out a lot on there. But like I said, we will be at the National IRL streaming. So just catch us on there. It is going to be lit. Shout out to Collect Crunch, shout out to Dr. Collectible. And back to the show. But here's what I think is going to happen. And here's something crazy might happen. Now, this is like we podcasting right now, right? Here we go. Now, Giannis went to the Heat. Okay, huge trade happened. LaMelo Ball went to the Timberwolves. Absolutely insane. I got to win the championship next year, but it is what it is. That's another discussion attack. Yeah, I know it's crazy. But whoever thought the Knicks were gonna win, right? Tell me something nice.
Not me.
Okay. So the thing is like this. Now, this is all hypotheticals, right? Leave your comments, leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about this. Here's something that crazy might happen. It might actually happen around National. LeBron James is a free agent.
Okay.
Now he's not going to retire because he's not going to retire. It is what it is. I don't know why he don't retire, but he don't retire.
In great shape, excellent health, strong, fast.
Yeah, but sometimes you just need to just like go play golf. But anyway, he could. There's a possibility. He could go to the Heat.
I heard that.
Would be pretty neat.
Especially before the National. Okay? If he makes a move.
Why was he like what timing what does that timing represent? Not the National, it represents something else, right?
I know there has to be I know there's a timeline that he has to be on a team, or he might just want to just get it over with. Might just want to just be like, okay, I just want to just be on a team around that time. Because apparently it don't look like he go back to the Lakers because they signed Austin Reeves. It don't look like it. I don't think they want him.
That's crazy. I don't know about that one, bro.
I don't think they want it. Sign him.
You're automatically gonna lose that fan base once he leaves.
Sign him. Well, that's an interesting discussion. The Lakers organization,
they don't like him.
I don't think it affects the fan base at all if he leaves.
Wow.
I mean, I'm gonna argue with you. It's 100% gonna affect it, but you still got
the Los Angeles Lakers.
I mean, but you got LeBron. He has. I mean, he has many haters. Don't get me wrong.
We're not talking about Chicago Bulls.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gonna affect his fan base some. I don't know how much, but I think it's gonna affect their fan base some.
Maybe like a little bit, but we're still talking about the Lakers. At the end of the day, they still have Luka on the team.
He's nasty. He's
you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Now we understand. LeBron's gonna have his fans that's gonna go wherever they want to go to.
So you think Luka has a better chance of winning a championship without LeBron on the team?
No, I'm just saying. No, absolutely not. I'm just saying. I don't think even with LeBron on the team, they don't have a chance to win the championship. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it matters if he's on or not. I'm just saying that I think the Lakers organization is so big. Oh, we're talking about like
they are.
We're talking about like the Yankees and the Cowboys. Derek Jeter left the Yankees. I don't think anything happened with that.
What Derek Jeter?
You know what I'm saying?
Who did he play for? Did I miss something?
You know what I'm saying?
Who did Jeter play for?
Yankees.
Other than the Yankees?
That was it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, that was it. But so it's like, but they had star power over there and it didn't affect nothing. Cowboys, Cowboys is still like, they still have a huge fan base. I think Lakers is up there with that anyway. I don't think with LeBron leaving, I don't think it affects.
The Cowboys didn't have no LeBron James.
Emmitt Smith. They won championships. Emmitt Smith, Irvin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he was like darling. Yeah, I mean,
I can see. I know what you're saying, right? Yeah,
he went to Phoenix, man. He went to Phoenix. Like he didn't go win another championship.
No. But it doesn't affect. But even with that star power over there, it didn't affect Dallas. Dallas had one since like the 30s. So it's like, it's like, it's not affecting them. I just think that the organization is big enough that it can handle a LeBron exit.
I get it. I get what you're saying.
It's not like Cleveland. It's not like Cleveland's going to affect the whole city of Cleveland because LeBron left. There was businesses crashing there. They out of business. LeBron left. I gotta leave.
Yeah, they were like burning his jersey and everything. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, he leaves the Lakers. They're never gonna burn his jersey. They'd be like, all right, cool, whatever. I guess I just gotta wear my Kobe Bryant jersey.
Hey, that ain't a bad backup.
You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like any like they're still gonna be the Lakers at the end of the day.
True. But he has a lot of fans, man. So I'm just saying.
He has a lot of fans, yeah.
I don't know how many he got.
I've even questioned. I would say this. I even question this. I don't think his retirement is going to affect the NBA.
I mean, I can argue that too. Yeah, I get you. I get what you're saying on that.
He should have left.
You got a lot of stars. You got a lot of young stars, man. Plus, you got the alien.
Oh, he's the face of the league now. LeBron. When last? I don't think LeBron.
Wemby.
LeBron had been the face of the league since that first year at Miami. Second year.
Well, they don't want to make him the face of the league because he's just going to flop.
See? What was that? That's what I'm saying. Listen, and a prophet always once said, and I keep this to heart, a very great prophet always says, is you can either...
Those who flop are not as good as Michael Jordan?
That's true. You ain't lying when you tell the truth. You either die the hero or you live long enough to be the villain.
And what philosopher is that?
Two-Face.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a Batman quote.
Yeah.
I thought a rap.
You know what I'm saying?
So
If
I thought one of those philosophers.
And I always said this: if LeBron would have left after the Kyrie shot over Golden State, was probably the greatest comeback in NBA history, then there's an argument on who's greater. That's an argument. There's something that's right there. Done. But now it's like
probably not the greatest comeback story though. I have a personal favorite for comeback stories.
Shout out to
Kim Kardashian.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she had come on her back.
Oh, especially speaking of Kim, Diego, I want to tell you this. So shout out to Doc. So I called up Dr. Collectible.
That's our guy.
Yeah, call him on Saturday, right? And I called him on Friday, I think. I called him on Friday. Jerry, when I talk to you Saturday? No, yeah, I called him on Friday. Yep.
Yeah, Friday.
So I called him on Friday. And so I called him up. So he didn't answer. So usually he don't answer anyway, right? Shout out to Doc, because he be busy. And so I just, then he FaceTimed me. I go, so Doc didn't FaceTime me. I'm thinking that he was in the hospital or something. I didn't know what was going on, right? He never FaceTime me. You know, you do, okay. You know, over here at Apple, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the Apple people out here. They know, they understand, right, Jerry? When Jerry, when somebody you call that you don't FaceTime ever.
And then they FaceTime you. It's an emergency or it's the coolest thing you've ever fucking seen.
Yes. So shout out to all the Apple.
There is no in between whatsoever.
No.
Literally. So me and Amani, we'll talk on the phone all the time. When this motherfucker FaceTime, okay, bet. I need to know, what do we got? What do we got? On? And he's just like, look at this pile I just got for cheap.
I said,
yes.
You know, it's something crazy. It's the same thing with Jerry also. He gonna FaceTime me. I know it's some heat.
Something about the pop.
Something about the pop. Yeah. So Doc calls me and I immediately had to pick up. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, I don't want to see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see it. Dude. Yeah. Kanye West is standing on the globe. He's at the concert.
See that? That's what I'm talking about.
He's at the concert.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
You know, and I'm looking at the crowd and stuff. I'm looking at everything about this, and I'm going like, this is so gas right now. I'm like, this is like this is the craziest thing. I'm like, I said, damn. I said, this is a whole movement. They act like Kanye West don't be moving. he be moving. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Kanye's something else, man.
I know,
that's all
man.
I'm saying. He's something else, man.
So shout out to Kanye West, and you know what I'm saying, get your shit together. We need an album. And the Bully album is not really like, it's a hold
up, wait a minute.
It's a good album.
It's a good album. Are you talking about? Are you speaking to a mediocrity of it? Like,
let me tell you, he don't make
one of his better albums.
His like a top 5.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Does it enter the top 5? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Because let me tell you something. There's no song on there that rivals Dark Twisted Fantasy. There's no song in there that touches his top 5 albums. There's no song that touches any of those songs of his top 5.
I mean, I would have to agree.
So but it's not, like I said, it's just not a bad. If it was anybody else, it'd probably be the greatest album. But it's Kanye West, so you go like, it's a lot of heat that you gotta. Every album has like meaning with Kanye, and I understand
a lot of symbolism and stuff.
And I understand like everything that Kanye West has been doing lately. He been wild now. I ain't gonna lie. We can't. I just can't like just go ignore what he's been doing. But it's still. He is just. I mean, like I said, He's on another level. When I saw that concert, I was like, the media acts like he ain't got no motion. I'm like, this guy got motion.
Hey, he can pack me that on stage. That's all I know.
This guy got motion. This guy got motion also. Yeah, shout out to Dr. Collectible on that. But for me, like Late Registration is like my top Kanye West album.
It was really fun.
And Dark Twisted Fantasy. That's just because it just, it has meaning on it though. But like I said, is that all for the first national show?
Yeah. Pack the comfy shoes. Pack the battery bank. Don't be the person who's literally sitting there by the toilets over there charging their phone.
Oh, and bring a water. What's the water bottles called? The reusables.
Yeah, an El Cheapo great value water bottle. Drink it all, pour it out, and then walk around.
I remember Jerry said this last year, which is pretty genius. Those seats that fold out. Those if anybody's listening to my voice right now, and it's those little compact seats that we'll have the name out next week. But it's just it starts off just like a round that you can put on your backpack. You know what I'm saying? And when you get ready to sit down, it expands out just enough that it just gets you off your feet. Okay? And plenty of rest. Bring snacks too. A lot of protein bars.
Okay? Protein bars come in handy.
Bring some protein bars also. Okay? And I think next year I'm gonna bring some of those little powder stuff. Also, it's like you just mix it in with water.
Yeah, I like the little drink things.
I like those too. Yeah, so we do that also. So that's really important. Also, shoes have notes. Okay, make sure you understand that this is not your local show. This is the biggest show in the country. And then, like I said, so next week we got a huge guest on next week. So stay in touch with that. We got a huge guest on next week, and we should get into trade nights also next week too, because that deserves its own episode. Okay, that deserves its own episode because we got stories to tell y'all for next week. Okay,
I got a story to tell.
Shout out to the police in Rosemont for ruining everything, but you're doing your job, so we understand that. So, Jerry, got anything else for you?
Hey, go hit the shop. What is it? The official Quiet shop Card. Is the Quiet Card Podcast Shop.com.
What? No, just quietcardpodcast.com.
Yep, that thing. Do it.
J-Mo, what you got?
Hey man, as always, run up on collect.online or .shop. Hit us up, yo.
That's right. Movement's about to happen.
Yeah,
movement is about to happen. Okay. Like I said before, we are doing the live stream, the $100 live stream. So if you are not following us on Twitch, Kick, or YouTube, follow us on there, please. Going to do it justice. Go on, like I said, quietcardpodcast.com. Get your merch on there. Like I said, first 5 people you see on the stream is getting a huge surprise. Okay? All right? Remember that, quietcardpodcast.com. Look for the merch on there. It is on there live right now. So get it while it's hot. Like I said, very, very limited. Okay, so shout out to everybody that's been on there right now. Shout out to all the orders that have been placed on there. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It helps the podcast out a lot on there. And like I said, remember this to follow us on everything that you listen to podcasts on. So until next time, huge guest next week. So get ready for that. Probably one of my biggest shows to date. Okay. But until next time, we are out of here.
Peace.
Peace.
J-Mo.